am I? Where am I? I might get into the chest later there, Robert. I don't know what I'm going to win, but today I'm taking a break. Where's my pop-out chat? There it is. There. Now I can see both. We'll put this one over here. We can just pop this out. And then go here. And this one. Go there. This one. Go there. And then this. Go here. And then this. And now I can see everything. Yes, now I can see everything. Okay, what we need to do is hopefully not get into a war. Let's see. Oh, I don't have a car over here. And I got hit. Oh, that feels like I want to shoot the hell out of this dude. Alright, anyway. Let's see here. People have no respect. No respect around here. No respect. I feel like I'm going to hunt down some NPC people.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
What do I want? My Trader is impounded. Why is my Trader impounded? Again. Why is it impounded? Again. Okay.
I'll get back to it then.
third time I've tried to get my car out of impound, and there's no reason why it's even in there. Oh. Yeah, well, I guess that's a good reason to come watch me. Oh. Had to come bother me. Well, you know I like to be bothered. You know I like to be bothered. Of course, now I'm getting chased down by the coppers. Ooh, I think someone just tried to explode me. Someone is trying to explode me. Okay, so I think there's a hacker in this session. Or they changed something. I'll have to figure it out as I go. I'm gonna do my wheel spin.
You're invited to indulge in an elegant world-class gaming experience.
See if I win the car. I usually win the car when it's not a cool car. Look how close that was. Hunty, I won the car. Okay, I said I won the car. Gotta tell my son I won the car, that way he thinks I won the car. Have you been playing chess lately? What site you playing in? Are you still going to free chess, or are you going to like lead chess or something? I try to go to all of them, but I have trouble going to all of them lately. is this doing that? I don't know why Stream Elements... I don't know why the moderator is timing people out. How long? 120 seconds? That's 2 minutes? Let me see if I can get to a safe zone, and I'll see if I can figure out why it's timing people out so easily. Yeah, see, that's a sign that there's a moderator, or like not a moderator, but a hacker. When airplanes are sitting in the middle of the highway. Give me a minute. I'm almost to my apartment. When I get to my apartment, then I can spend time. Hey, Mr. Miller. Or I don't never seen you before. Don't say anything too aggressive yet, because for some reason this. Okay. Show moderator actions. Show messages caught. Okay. What is this? You're not on Twitch often, okay. Are you related to my Facebook, or you just saw it pop up in the Twitch stuff? Okay. Oh, Rick. Oh, okay. Well, at least now I know who you are. It makes sense on the Miller. Okay. Let's see here. I have to figure out why a friend of mine got timed out. Oh. It looks like Stream Elements is doing it. Daggone it. Whatever. No, I don't want to do that. Hold on a second. For some reason, Stream Elements is messing with me. Cancel. Cancel. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. 2 followers. That's good. What's this? Okay. Where's my moderator settings? Okay, paragraph protection, maybe? Set. Spam filters, link protection. See, it doesn't have very much, so I don't understand why it's dashboard.
What? What were you saying?
Trying to figure out why my Stream Elements is kicking people out for no reason at all.
Were you live?
Yeah.
And what do you mean you got the car?
I was playing with you. It was really close. It was like that close to getting the car.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Give me one. Give me a... Okay, so...
But I'm not done with Wizard.
Okay. So we
Oh, wait,
do
you're streaming?
have somebody fun. Well, at least you're not unmuted. I don't know what happened. Did you type a long message there, Robert? Is that what happened? Because I don't see you cursing. Okay, so... Yeah. So what happened was the wheel spinned around, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was going to stop on the car,
Mm-hmm.
but then it went one over. But I did get $50,000 out of it.
Mm-hmm. Look at me. Look at me. I look so weird.
Well, I told you look weird.
Yeah.
Look, see, you can ask my friends. I've got two friends that I've known for a long time, who's sitting here watching me, and they could tell you that you look weird.
Uh-huh. Hey, wait. What? No! Come on, friends of my dad. Be nicer to me. Hello.
Yeah, this one, I don't remember. I'm thinking about 20 years now, and this one here, I've known him since 1996.
What the heck?
Yeah.
So since you were in preschool?
I was about 22 years old.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you were in preschool, okay?
Yeah, preschool. What kind of stuff is that? What kind of stuff is that? I'm going to get into my General Lee.
Yeah.
Look, I've got the General Lee, Robert.
Oh yeah, you do, don't you? Cool. Yeah, look at the pinkle smoke.
That's right, Pinkle Smoke. Drive it like you stole it.
Can I play GTA with you? So I can.
If you get on.
Okay, when I'm done with my.
I might switch instances because I think there's a hacker. Actually, technically I always drive this game like I stole every single car, and I pretty much didn't. I think I got about a 25% steal rate. The rest I've bought. And I designed this one. Bought it. I bought the car, and then there was a how-to video on how to design it to look similar to the General Lee. The only problem that I have is if you look at the top, there's no Confederate flag. So I had to rig it to where it's the closest flag to the Confederate flag. And I don't really know why a game that goes so much into controversial topics like this game would avoid putting the Confederate flag in the game. Oh yeah. I mean, I don't have anything against the Confederate flag, to be honest, but apparently a lot of people do, including people that play this game. Now, what did I want to do? I don't remember. You trying to get on?
I'm on.
Oh, I thought you were telling me that you were going to try to get on. Oh, man. There's a car in here that I do want to get, but it costs like almost $5 million. And it looks almost just like the car off of Knight Rider. I would not mind collecting cars like that. If I was to get into collecting cars on this game, collecting popular cars from 80s TV shows would be cool. Like designing a car or something like that where it looked like the one from Starsky and Hutch. That would be cool. Or Miami Vice too. Just having all of them in there. Yeah, that would be cool. I have a business battle cargo. That might be something to get into. Let me see. Come on. Why am I having trouble with this? I'm having all kinds of trouble. Hunter, I'm having trouble hacking.
Why do you even want to
can't do it at all. What the heck? I think Rick has left. Not interested in me anymore. I'm gonna cry. Alright, Hack, let's go. There we go. Now I gotta pull out my gun. This one's my favorite. This one's my favorite. Ooh, I gotta go upstairs. And I died. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I should have went right back out. There we go. Okay, this time I won't die. He's just gonna fall over dead, isn't he?
There's just someone.
My alarm. I'm going to be getting me a computer with Windows on a laptop. Yeah. Hey, Hunty. Oh. Are you doing something, Hunter? Buddy? Friend?
Yeah, sure. What do you want? I'll do anything with that. Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Nose. Okay. In a way, this is kind of worth it. I mean, if you can clear out all these guys, you can get like 2 or 3 of these things in the 20 minutes that they're allotting. Oh, just wake up. And if you can get 2 or 3, that's potentially $80,000 to $150,000. So there's a good shot. You're gonna stand up right about there. Right in the butt. I got him right in the butt. I guess shooting somebody in the butt doesn't kill them. Okay, I should have my prize here. There you are, bud. There you are. Now what we do is go this way. Door is locked. Find an alternative way out. Okay. What that means is we gotta find another exit that we can open up to get back in. No. He screams like a girl. Shoot.
Alright, up here. Lucas. And then the biggie one? The biggie?
Yeah, of course. Why would I get any smaller? I'm a man, not a woman. A guy shot in the ass. Yeah, well, wouldn't you scream like a girl if you got shot in the ass? That's hilarious.
Alright, I'm getting on. And I love core too. Oh, need your pen.
Good lord. Is this guy moving? I think he's moving. You do realize I'm in the middle of a dogfight here. Okay, where's my food?
I don't got no food. Unless you ordered it.
Talking about my coffee, child.
I'm no child. Oh wait, not.
You are a child. Stafford Gambit is okay. But it's not, it doesn't work above certain levels. Like, if you want to get 2200 or something like that, you shouldn't play it. At all. It's probably like 1 or 2 levels above the England Gambit.
Oops. Oh, there you go. The lights are flashing again.
Finally, it took you long enough.
Hey!
Well, what's your rating again? It's 1600, right?
Mine is 100.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And Stafford Gambit's been working? Yes? And the Stafford Gambit's been working. Some, okay. Has anybody shown you that it's refuted at that level? That's what I'm wondering, because I don't know if a 1700 can refute it. 21s and 22s, if they're smart, they can refute the Stafford Gambit. Unless it's like bullet or something. If it's bullet, then it's harder to refute because it's harder to make sure that the tricks aren't working. Yeah. I think that's because he plays Blitz, and it's really hard when it's faster play. It is harder to refute it. Now, if I play in the 5-minute pool, I can refute it. It's easier to refute in 5 minutes. It's harder to refute in 3 and 1 minute for sure. So, if I have losses these days against the Stafford Gambit, it's because of that. It's just like any other unsound opening, where you can play it all the way up to a certain level, and in my opinion, it starts being where if you want to get above 2000, you probably shouldn't play it. But if you're 2000, you can still play it. Because I can understand why it would be fun, and then you learn the attacks and stuff.
I was kicked from other players.
Just keep trying. You can try to join me. What, buddy?
How do you switch the from the laptop to the?
No, don't do that. If you're gonna play on. Right now, I'm trying to do something. And I might die again because I suck at this game. Whoa. Ah, I almost had it. Give me a second. How much time do you have, Robert? How much time do you have? I'm on a reset, so I have all day. I'm just sitting here in my truck. Alright. I don't think this is going to work out for me here. So what I might do is, I might even quit early. And I'll take a look at the Stafford Gambit with you. Well, Hunty, I can join you again. Remember, I'm here all day. But when something comes up like this, there's nothing wrong with looking at a gambit.
Wait, I'm almost back.
Well, this has only got 10 minutes left, buddy, and you can't help me, really.
Your car. Oh my gosh, I hear you shooting.
Got you.
Is there two people in there?
Right. That's the reason that you play something like the Stafford Gambit, is to learn how to attack. Because when it comes down to it, the attacks that you learn from those gambits are the similar attacks that you would get out of normal gambits or normal games. Because you could do the same thing even if you don't sacrifice a pawn. Let's see. Ah, shoot. Wasn't sure where the darn thing was coming from.
There's a guy with a fly thing.
See that? Oops.
I'm near where you are, I just can't get in.
It's the darn jumpy fingers. Which way am I going? This way? Aha! Da, 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 da. I made it out.
Oh, you did?
Yep, made it out.
Okay, that's good. Help.
I'm guessing that's you. I hope that's you, because if it's not you, then it's somebody that's trying to get me. You're a girl?
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew you was a girl.
No, like my kid.
I knew you was a girl.
My
That
character.
doctor lied to me when you were born.
Hey,
What?
that's not fun.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty funny.
Wait, where are you?
No, it's pretty funny.
Oh, I see you.
It's pretty funny. What the heck am I doing? No, jump, you dummy.
Did you just call your character? I see you. Oh wait, no, that's not you. Oh wait, that's you.
Okay, let's try this way. There we go.
Oh, you're on the roof.
I can't find my way back.
Just come to that arrow. Or
All I need is a street. I just need a street. I need a street.
I'm just following the dead line.
You're through to your garage. You, need me to bring you a ride? It's coming at you.
Well, at least I'm gonna get one. I don't think I'm gonna get two.
I don't know what I'm doing. Just going back.
It's okay, buddy. One of these days, what we'll do is we'll set it up to where you help me for real.
I ran all the way in there, and now I gotta go back.
No, I mean, you're not going to do anything because this is for nightclubs. And you don't have... Do you have a nightclub?
How much are they?
Like $1 million? Yeah.
Because I have around 100,000.
Yeah.
No, I'm locked in here.
Alright, I think you destroyed one.
Destroy what?
A package.
Yeah, I got one.
Oh, you've got one?
Accidentally. But I can't get out. I don't know how.
I'll know if I can actually get this in a second. Because I got to remember which way I went in. And which way I went out. I think it's... That was probably... Right here? see. 2 minutes?
Oh, there you are.
I think I can. Oh, are you trying to look for a way out?
Yeah.
Okay, follow me. Where are you? There you are. Okay.
Oh, it's been there that.
Yeah, follow me. My son didn't even know how to get out. Uh-oh. This guy's trying to kill me, I think.
Wait, no! No!
Hunter, I'm in a hurry, buddy. And this guy in this car over here, I think, is following me to kill me.
Okay. You can do whatever you want. I just need to find my car.
I don't like trying to kill people, but if he's trying to kill me, I'll kill him back. I'll grab my car. Kill him with my car. Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about. When you kill everybody and stuff, you only barely have enough time to get 2 or 3 out. And it looks like that's all I'm going to be able to get is 2. If I was a little more efficient, I could have got the 3. Just a little bit more efficient. A little bit less dying. $230,000 isn't bad. Now I didn't make 230,000. It went up to 230,000, probably from 180,000. As soon as this time runs out, I'll shut it down. Hunter, I'll be back. Okay. It's just I want to look at something with this guy.
Cool. I got some money.
Oh,
3,500.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, we need to get you
Hi there, this is Bryony from Alan's Rome Productions. I was told you might be interested in participating in our online TV streaming live entertainment experience Arena War at the Maze Bank Arena. We're looking for high net worth individuals to buy workshops overlooking the action and participate in our live shows. If you like big vehicles, explosions, bright lights, meaningless fame.
Go away. Okay, let's put this guy away. Okay, so I just returned both vehicles to personal storage. If you're still here when we're done, because I might not, we'll just go until you're ready. You think you got it,
Yeah.
and when we're done, and if I come back on here and you're still here, if that car that I just robbed out of the police station is back into impound, there's something wrong. Okay, so let's see here. Exit game. And it would have to be something with the game. I don't think it would be a hacker. All right, let's see. Leeches.
Ooh.
Did I have? Did I have a study that was based off of the Stafford Gambit? I don't think I did. It would be in here. Because I would have put it in my private, and then it would be in the new version. Okay, so nobody. Visibility is unlisted. Computer analysis. Contributors. Opening Explorer. Contributors. Start. Chapter 1. Exploration. There we go. Empty. White. Standard. Create. Members. Add members. Are you grab upon and grab upon too? So you didn't create one called Grab Upon 2? I think you have an admirer then. I think you have an admirer. Contributor. Okay. So I'll keep this for a while and you can look into it, but let's see here. So the Stafford Gambit is this. Knight of 3. No. Sorry. Knight F6. Knight takes C5. Knight C6. Knight takes C6. C takes C6. And then we're looking at this, and this. Right? And so the refutation, by the way, starts with putting this move. That, if you notice, this is actually inaccurate, but it has 50% wins, 50% draws, which is kind of bad. I mean, maybe it's okay. Not enough games in this, probably because it's the Masters database. Yeah, I think if we change this around, to Lichess, and then Blitz, Rapid, Classical, 2000. Okay, so D3. Thing is there can't be that many games where I'm not in them. Most of the people that I play, I think, do Bishop C5. And then, what was it again? Bishop E2, I believe. And they try then they try H5. I don't think I castle. I think it's C3. And then when they play Knight G4, you play D4. And I think I should have a couple of games in here, darn it. So, D4.
What?
Did they play Bishop B6 or Bishop D6? They might have played Queen H4.
I didn't spin the lucky wheel today. I spinned it last night.
Queen H4, I might have played G3. Okay. Am I... Huh. Okay, let's do this. Advanced. And...
No.
Weird. Okay. So... Okay, so have you been in this position? Okay, okay. Now, theoretically, the only reason why this position is playable is because of the fact that if they play like bishop e3, there is a possibility that could take queen takes f1, or I'm sorry, not f1, e4, and when they get this and this at the same time, if they can get another pawn, then they have compensation sort of for the exchange. But as it stands right now, if they can't get that pawn, then they're down the exchange for like nothing. So knight takes f1, bishop takes f1, queen takes e4, and then we do another developing move, which now we're all the way against what gambits are for. So if knight d2, queen to g6, and then let's say queen to a4. Yeah, that's probably a pretty good move, actually. So queen to a4. And then if you look at this position, yeah, black is not really fully developed, and white is actually winning the development race. And he's ahead. So, like, he's got the exchange. 2 pieces versus a rook. Let's see. I don't know if you have to allow this, though. So queen h4, g3 is the top move. Queen f6 might be another option. Yeah, because I think this is forced. h4, really? So you're placing 2 pieces on pre. That's crazy. Okay, so have you done this one too? I might be a little scared of this one. Okay. And you're going by one video that Eric Rosen did, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. I should look at that video, but you want to know something crazy? Watch this. Right there. There it is. It's a chess training site that I go through that if you go through it like seriously, I believe it could make you a master. So it's actually pretty nice. But one of the first gambits was the Latvian gambit. I love the analysis in that. And if you look at it, it's only 35 minutes. So he can refute the Latvian gambit in 35 minutes. And then these are all called refutations of abracadabra gambits. That's the ones that promise that you can do crazy wild tactics, and then in the end you'll get some really really fun wins. And the second one was the Elephant Gambit, which I actually have more respect for the Elephant Gambit than I do for Latvian or Stafford. And he took 50 minutes to refute that. That's a lot of analysis if you think about it, though. And then this one here is the Stafford Gambit. And I believe... I can't go through it with you like this, but I believe... yeah, see, so he does have this. I didn't go through this yet, but from the way that I've heard, my refutations are very close to his refutations. And let's say you play most people in between the ratings of 0 to 2000. I'm going to guess that if you're really good at the Stafford Gambit, you'd have probably a good 80% win ratio. It's when you go past 2000, I think, that it might be a little more difficult. And if you get to 2000, now this is the point, is there's nothing wrong with playing gambits like that all the way up to 2000. And then when you start having more trouble with the gambit, you start thinking about whether or not it's the level or the class of players that you're playing. So if people are starting to play better against your gambits, then you reassess whether or not it's the gambit or if it's something that you're doing wrong. And then it's a possibility that if it's something that you're doing wrong, then you can fix the gambit. And then if it's the gambit, then you can just change your opening set. It's not really that hard to change an opening set, to be honest. All right, so let's see. I feel like this stat right here is overinflated. So probably a lot of blitz players who are relatively high rated and playing this against lower rated players, and it's affecting the stats. I kind of wish I could see the games that come out of it. F takes G4 is the main. H takes G3. Yeah, Rook G1 would be my guess. Well, Rook takes G2 does do a little better. Interesting. See, but now we're down into the under 20 games range. Oh, look at that. I do have the computer on. So plus 3.9, but it likes Rook to G1. So Rook to G1. Bishop E7 has been played once, and that's the top move for the computer. So what about Queen H4? I guess because we're looking at if here, then check, and then if here, we're going here. Is that what we're looking at? So knight to D2. Oh, I suppose if check now, you could go here. So now it likes Bishop E7, and there's no other. And what have you got out of this? Looks like you're down a piece, but you might be in an attacking position. Do you like this position? Like, do you like being down a piece, but possibly attacking? I don't. I like my games clean. Sometimes I like my games messy, but if I had a choice between messy and clean, I would prefer the clean. But no, I don't like this at all. You just like the attacking. Yeah, that's what I thought. The problem that you got is that most black gambits are at least unsound. In my opinion, like for example, the elephant gambit. Forward. Chapter. Add a new. Boop. Alright, so the elephant gambit. Boom. 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 Right here. Okay. So the refutation according to my training site is knight takes e5. And I think they classify this as similar, but they recommend knight takes e5. And I have to go over the ideas again before I actually figure it out. But if they go like this, the best move, believe it or not, is bishop to d6. And then after the game continues, you're probably going to find a lot of people who will play something like knight c3 and then knight f6, d3. They're probably not going to play d4 because they don't want to open the position up yet. So then you got castle and you got here. And then basically what you got is you're down a pawn, but the pawn you're down is actually clogging up white's position just a little bit. It's kind of like this. Oh wait. And then you're supposed to play bishop to d3 here. So if you compare this is kind of similar to how it is. So bishop usually comes out to here like this, and then what you're doing is you're playing around this pawn. So while in the French, black likes to undermine this pawn, well, now you're just saying, well, okay, so you took it, but now that pawn is getting in your way, and I don't have to take it back yet. And that's what the idea is. And then when you go back to the elephant gambit, of course, you kind of have the same thing here. Black is saying, well, you took the pawn, but now it's potentially getting in your way. And eventually I may take it back. So I might do something like this, take it back. So it might not be quite as aggressive as you like. And then one of the reasons that this elephant gambit gets his name is if you get into this stuff, then the main line used to be going here. But it's lost respect over time. I don't really quite remember why, but you know, you got this kind of thing.
I got a Roger Froger.
The thing is that you're not really getting a lot of aggressive attacking stuff. Oh, I know what you could do. I don't like it, but... Well, no, the Stafford Gambit's fine. The Stafford Gambit's fine. Let's see. There we go. that's interesting. Maybe we should promote this guy. Okay, so we'll promote. And it's got F3 as the main line, which is right. And then it likes H4. So this is very scary if you've never faced it before. And then the Gambit has become popular enough that people like me are looking at it. So the problem is that people that are in the lower classes, they don't think it's worth it to look at databases or look at analysis. So if you look up here, let's make sure I got it. Yeah, if you look up here at this 4 plus 4.3, obviously that means that white is literally just winning. And what I would do if I was in this position is I would look at this and I would wonder why, like theoretically, why it's actually winning. And I may explore the stuff that happens. Like this H4 makes a lot of sense. So if we go forward, we're threatening this, which pins this pawn to the rook, of course. And the computer likes this. And I don't mind if I can get used to some of the complications that come out of this, then I don't mind going into computer theory. So like here, and then bishop e3, which makes total sense. And then they like the bishop to e7 for some reason. Now the evaluation has gone down. So where it was 4.5, now it's 3.8, which is better, I guess, for black. But it likes the moving the bishop thing. It doesn't like sacrificing another bishop. So, in my opinion, playing something at my level like this is a theoretical waste of time. But since you're trying to learn how to attack, I don't think it's necessarily a theoretical waste of time, if that makes sense. So yeah. So queen h4 and now king d2. That's what I thought. So a lot of the times when you have this thing where you might be threatening here, it's never a bad idea to just start running with the king. And the eval went up again. I don't care about this.
Okay.
I care about this. Because as long as we explore the reasons why this number is so high, the more understanding that we have of the position. So what you're risking right now is you're risking being down a piece or two for the idea that you might get a big attack. And
I just exited GTA.
let's see. Okay, so king to d2, bishop d6, h3. For some reason it likes h3. Well, I guess I understand, because then it is actually threatening there, and the pawn will be... Well, maybe the pawn won't...
It'll take a long time.
Go there, you go there.
I have it. No, it'll take way too long.
Can you go there? Bishop e7. King to c2. Bishop here? Oh, it wants here. Interesting. I was thinking here on here. Oh, you know what? Maybe that's not so great because the pawn would be hanging.
It's the new game called Core.
Well, I suppose this way would work too.
Oh.
Can you go there? Okay, so this way is better theoretically.
It's on PC.
So promote 94.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? It's starting to like it more.
It's on Epic Games. Oh.
Castle.
Oh, you know what? We can play. We can all play Among Us.
Bishop F4. Okay, so let's try this. Bishop F4, Bishop F1. Maybe this makes it easier because you could just poof. You could just take it. So yeah, Knight F1 I like. Okay. So here. Bishop. Here. And then here. 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 Okay. Yeah. So now let's reassess this here. So we got a queen who decided she's going to be a king. We need a king that needs to castle. And then we have two bishops and an inactive rook. Compared to that, oh, the pawn structure sucks, by the way. So the pawn structure sucks. Comparatively, white has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pawns. So we're down 2 pawns here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so the pawns are equal, and you're just down a clean piece. So the two differences is you're down a piece as black, and your pawn structure is worse. And you're looking at this plan here. So knight takes h2, castle, maybe here.
Okay, well I'm playing Among Us right now. So.
And then if queen here, then I'm gonna say.
No, that's my dad.
I'm gonna say this might be good. Oh, never mind. I'm being stupid. That's why this knight needs to move. Here. Queen here. Okay. And knight here. Knight here I like. And yes. Now we're at the end of the main line.
It's basically a 50-50 chance.
Ew. Does the computer? Yeah, the computer recommends that. Okay, so check here. I would be tempted to play here, actually. Okay, here. Here. Oh, that's right. Yes. Here. 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 Here.
Yes.
Here. 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 F6. Takes. Check. Yeah. Now we're just winning. There's nothing more that we should do.
Oh, the safe is hard.
Let's see here.
The safe in the new map. The airship. Yeah, there's an airship. Have you probably never watched Henry Stickmin, right? Well, the airship in Henry Stickmin is the new map. I spelled where wrong.
Gotta turn that stupid computer off. Okay. Now for the type of play I want to do, I'm trying to be aggressive and attacking. What opening should I be trying to study so that I can get where I need to be?
Oh, did I tell you? I got burned. I was making waffle. Really? I was making.
What is that
waffles,
player's name?
in the toaster oven, and I didn't have like anything to wear or something, and I accidentally touched it at the top. But I'm all good. I'm all good now, but like. Ooh.
Oh, come on. Don't put a computer on there. His name starts with an N, darn it. There. I think that's it. Right there.
Oh. I'm gonna say controller. Somebody just killed me.
I thought he was recent, though.
No. Among Us. Yeah. Ugh. They won. I don't know. How old are you? 9, right? I said, how old are you? 9?
Well, don't take this personally, but you know that's kind of how everybody is. But it's kind of
Your age?
what do you call it? It feels like it's something that a teenager would say. You might actually like that being compared to a teenager, I suppose. But yeah, there's nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
9? Owen's 9, right? Yeah, we all had
Let's
that
see.
sleepover. Yeah. Jelly? No.
Most.
Isn't there a chat in Fortnite? Oh. Okay, cool.
Dang it. Let's know your most savage players. Is that okay? So there. The top.
6 out of 10.
This might be it. Okay.
Oh, on PC, when you play Among Us, you have, when you press skin, you have all the skins. Yeah, I don't know why. And I think all the hats, but I don't think that's new. Oh wait, no, on PC you have all the hats and skins, not the pets though. Oh, I got a mini crewmate! Nothing. There we go. Alright. 10 out of 10. What? If you were filming it. Or 32. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Bubbles. It was Bubbles. It was Bubbles. Yeah, that's the name. I don't know.
Maybe it is him. Gosh, I could have swore there was one from the 90s. Let's see. There's another way. There's another way.
Oh, he left.
Always a way, because you know that certain people are on the top 100 list. So we have this guy, Rapport, Geary, Aronian. No, darn it, go back. Nepo.
Awesome.
Or Ferrugia, done. Carjacking, Nakamura.
No.
Dimitri, Michael Adams, Fiddler, maybe. Let's see. David Navarra, maybe. Let's see. This is close. Nadish, that might be him. What do you think about because I want to give you something that will take you to 2200 if you so choose to. But what do you think about this? So, actually, no. Maybe. So, here, right here, and 3, and then here, And then I believe it's G3 might be good. Bishop B7. It's the classical Dutch. The reason why I'm suggesting maybe possibly doing something like this is because this is a system that's suggested by Simon Williams, and you know how he is aggressive. I think he's a practitioner of this system, and what he does is he has an entire plan around doing, let's say this, and then he puts the bishop on e7, right? And then you're probably going to do,
Okay.
you know, develop a little bit, maybe play b3. You're going to see maybe b3, right? Okay, so if they play like d5, right? And
Okay,
and if you look at this, this is why, according to his explanation, this is why you don't play this.
Alright.
Because what you don't want
The code
is
is
you don't want knight
5E0.
c6 with d5, trade, knight. You don't want that. What you want is, if they get into this type of position, right, you want d5 where it's not attacking the knight.
The code is
So
Y.
d5, and your whole
K
plan,
and
you believe it or not, is to go like this, right? And you're going to try to shove pawns down his throat. And you're gonna castle, and you're gonna play queen e1, queen h4. It's kind of like a tricky way to get into this type of stuff.
Oh.
So here.
You're on the wrong version.
Okay,
You
so
need to update that.
you like to play e4, and then maybe you don't like to play the Sicilian, and you don't want to know much theory, right? Because if you play anything in the Sicilian, almost everything has a lot of theory, right? So especially if you want to play something like the Alapin, or you want to play the Mora. The Mora has a lot of theory, right? And if you just want to get out of theory and not play anything theoretical, but it's still aggressive, then you're playing something like this. So here, f4, here. Let's say here, bishop c4, knight c6, castle, knight f6, d3. So you're getting into this type of pawn structure. Well, the f4 and the f5 move orders is like a tricky way to try to force this type of pawn structure in every game. The main difference between actually forcing every time is the fact that Simon's move order sometimes gets you caught up in a French defense, and he does have theory that supposedly gets you into an aggressive version of the French defense, but I haven't seen it. I think it's called the Killer French. But the move f4, for example, you're doing basically the same thing. So you're not really relearning theory for both sides. You're doing like this, you're going like this. You might see this here, b3. Knight f6 is the top move. Bishop e2. Bishop g4. Let's say bishop e2. e6, castle. Bishop e7. Knight e5 is probably really good, but I think Simon suggests queen e1. All right. So then queen e1, castle, and you want this d3 version like this, and then again you're delaying this bishop move or this knight move, right? Now the other side of this is the main attacking theme that you're gonna see is either trying to play knight g4 to attack this guy, or knight b4 trying to attack this where you left with the queen. So the secret to his system is that this bishop being on e2 is a defending piece. So when they try to play, let's say, knight g4 here, you're going to play bishop to d1. And then if they keep trying to attack with like d5, you're just going to pass. And you're still trying to break down the king side. You're going for a king side attack no matter what. And a lot of the theory is to potentially wait for white or black to try to attack you. Because if you think about it, a lot of people out there, including yourself, they get impatient, right? And they want to do something in order to attack you, or they feel like they're doing nothing. And if you figure out how to attack while also luring them into attacking you falsely, you're going to find out that that's a very powerful tool. So this here is actually very, very nice, especially if you can do it when you got, like, C, B, and A class players, 1400 to 1900 or something.
Totally forgot I have one.
And you're sitting here with this type of position, and you know for a fact that you can drum up a kingside attack. I mean, that's exciting. And then if this guy's in your face, you can play like h3 at some point and drive him back, and then you can continue your attack. So you're doing things like this and like this, and then this stuff. If he takes, more than likely you'll take with the rook, and you're doing this basic rook lift. So take, rook lift, and then you might even go like this. The only problem is that you have to be a little bit careful of this stuff. But it's very similar to what I play, which is that stuff that I just showed you, where you play e4 and c5. So if I was to give you a repertoire that you could carry through 2300 and 2400, it would be this one. I mean, I know that sometimes you run the risk of getting into boring middle game theory, but the problem is if you find somebody who's like me and rather enjoys boring middle game stuff, I don't think there's a lot you can do every single time to avoid the boring stuff. So you might as well just get prepared for it. And if they allow you to get aggressive, then that's when you just super duper aggressive them, by all means. But if you're going to get into like theory where most of the time you can be aggressive, this is one of them. Another one is this one here. So d4, knight f6, and this is one that I've been thinking about doing. Let's do this. Oh, that's cheap. Wonder if it's the right one. Well, it looks like the Killer Dutch is $5, so you could purchase that sucker, and I don't. It might be on digital download. Here's the Killer Dutch rebooted, so you could just go to like YouTube apparently. Look at that.
GM. Exciting news, my hearties. Bit of a weird start. I'm just trying to do a bit of a pirate theme here, but my hearties. No, I don't know. It doesn't work. What was that? Someone said I look like that guy from Black Sails, but you know, I have some ginger hair, but maybe that is as far as it goes. Anyway, exciting news today on US of A Labor Day. So hello to everyone across the pond, as we call it. Hope you're having a good day. There is a sale, and my new course on the Dutch is at last out and ready to buy. So you can get it on Chessable. I did it for Chessable. Thought I'd try them out. They seem very positive guys. They've got some great workers for them, very dedication, and I can see them doing great things in the future. I wouldn't be surprised, for Chessable and Ginger GM. We do similar things, and it's good to work with each other rather than against each other. But they're going great places. Trust me, I can feel it. So I'm going to, in this video today, talk a little bit about the Dutch, in case you don't know anything about this course. And obviously I want to encourage you to go and buy the course I've created, which will help me greatly. I've put more effort into this Dutch course than I have done, I think, anything else in ever. It's really a lifetime's work, this Dutch course. Now, I mean, I'm going to just talk briefly about it here, and even if you've brought my other Killer Dutch stuff, this is a much improved version of that. It's the latest theory, so you'll get up-to-date theory with the opening, and then hopefully I'll play a couple of games in Dutch, so I'll try out the opening, and hopefully I don't embarrass myself there.
Well, this might be a good thing, because you might get an introduction, and then he'll play a few games. Are you interested in that? Can you hear it? Can you hear it okay? Oh, very good, very good. Okay, so hold on a second. The Chessable course is this here. It's freaking $149. Now, I might consider buying it if it goes to like 60% off. I want this one. Okay, anyway, yeah, we'll go ahead and play this, and if you have questions or something like that, just let me know to stop, and then tell me where. Just tell me where you are having the question if you need to, or just ask the question when you tell me to stop. But I'm going to go ahead and play this, and we'll watch it together, okay?
Now, one thing I should mention, it is a Chessable course. So if you just go to the Chessable website, which is above, and you search for the Killer Dutch Rebooted, you'll be able to see a lot more there. And I've actually done a free over 1 hour video on the Chessable website, so you can watch there a condensed video of what the course is all about. The proper course, and I do recommend you get the videos as well. That's what I'm best at teaching, I feel, in video format, is over 10 hours long. It was originally going to be over 20, but I made sure it was manageable. I think 10 hours is perfect for an opening video. You don't need to be any more to explain everything. So you can go and watch again if you go to, I think I've got the page here somewhere. Here you go. This is a little bit of a chat about it. If you go and search on Chessable, and the website is just chessable.com. The Killer Dutch Rebooted. Even if you don't want to buy the course, you can get it. You can go and have a look at the 1 hour free video, so that will help you understand the opening more. How many times have you been stuck in a rut where you're just not improving? Maybe you're doing the wrong thing. You're not going forwards at the rate you want to improve at. Well, this course is aimed at taking you to the next level.
Chess can be most broadly broken down into two very broad subcategories, knowledge and skill. Realistically, I think skill is what matters much more. Chess is not that much about memorization, it's most about finding moves on your own.
And here white has the first decision, whether to take the bishop on d6 or whether to play the knight to e3. So Kasparov takes the bishop on d6, and this is a move I really like because the bishop pair is really important, especially in open positions. You need to be aware of the mistakes you're making. The only way to spot those mistakes is by analyzing your games, and that's why I also recommend.
Now, the Dutch is really an opening you play against d4, c4 or knight to f3. And it's one of the most aggressive things you can play against these openings. So d4, c4 and knight to f3. It's especially, I find, effective against knight to f3 and the English, because normally when white players play those moves, they want a boring game and they want a quiet game, and if you do your normal stuff like the King's Indian or d5, you can't attack. But with the Dutch, you can get some great attacking lines. I mean, one attacking thing I've talked about, and you can see in my Blitz videos, I've played this time and time again, is the following idea, and this is something we try to get in. Now, in the course, I recommend you go d6 against the Reti setup, and after castles, play e5. And I've honestly won so many games in this position here, which you could say is one of the main positions of the Dutch. I'm only talking about the classical Dutch, where you put your pawns on e5 and f5. I'm not considering the Leningrad or anything else. I'm an expert in the classical, probably one of the world's leading expert, if not the world's leading expert in this kind of setup. And here, one of the attractive things I show you is a plan where you can use to checkmate white. You may have seen this from my master method. I talk about it in more detail. And the plan is to checkmate white on h2. Do you guys know it? It involves the queen coming over to h5, step 1. Stage 2, the bishop coming to h3. Step 3, the knight coming to g4. And then we go for a checkmate attack. And it's really unbelievable how many times I've had this kind of plan working for me in my games. And this is now very deadly because we want to take on f3 and take here. For example, I've had this kind of thing occurring before, shall we say, where we get rook takes f3, and all of a sudden we have kind of a winning attack in a lot of lines here. So we look at stuff that when white doesn't play d4, but I also go into a lot of theory and depth, and I've backed everything up with computer analysis against the London system, because this is one of the things I get asked the most, and in the Killer Dutch I don't talk about it a lot. But I really talk about what you should do against the London system, which has become incredibly popular. So I give you a unique and new way of playing against this bishop f4 London system line. And the line I'm recommending is a line where you first fianchetto this bishop. Let's just put some moves on the board. And let's put some normal London system moves on the board. And then I'm giving a very interesting idea here, one that will really shock your opponent, and one where I'm trying to get the London system players out of their comfort zone. We put the other bishop on d6, and again I've checked these lines with the computers, and I've used some very exciting ways to cause those London system players a lot of grief. And this is a very exciting line here that I look at in the course. It took me a while to work this out. I also look at bishop g5, and I take heavily there from analysis by Ruland, who did the Ginger GM DVD, the Leningrad Dutch, and I recommend lines with g5. I have some of my own suggestions, of course, there, but I'm very grateful for Ruland to give me.
Do you have Zoom? What is Zoom? Let's see, you're on like a tablet, right? Okay, well, let's see how this goes. Let me know if you have any problems whatsoever, okay? You still have my phone number, right? Is your phone number the same? Okay, so if anything goes wrong whatsoever, like the screen blacks out, or it looks like something happened to the stream where it's not going anymore, let me know. I don't think it will, because this is like a free YouTube video, but depending on how touchy they are for what do you call it? It's like the free use policy or something like that. This could be considered an ad, so they might let it go through. So depending on how touchy they are on the content for free use, they might stop it. So just let me know if they stop it, and then we'll figure out another way. But for right now, I think we're fine.
A lot of inspiration with these variations, and we look at everything else. Basically, we look at the Staunton gambit, any other gambits, and also, very importantly, the main line positions. And the main line positions, I would say, which I get in most of my games, come about in this position here, where the main move is really knight c3. And I'm giving knight to e4, as I have done before, but I've improved my analysis. I've added lots of new analysis. Critical line here is knight takes e4, and we go very deeply into all the aspects of this, where I think black is fine, but you need to know these positions. And we also look very deeply at other moves. Queen c2 is often played, but I don't think it's the best move. And after knight takes, queen takes, I give my old favourite line a5, but I also recommend a line by Grandmaster Nicholas Pert with knight d7 in this position. So I give you some alternatives. And the last thing I really want to mention is b3. It was one move I actually found when I was, doing all my work on the Dutch, that was causing black the most problems, this move. Now, this is where I divert from my previous self and from the likes of Nicholas Pert. I don't recommend knight e4 now. I really struggled with this, with not recommending this move here, because I liked it, but I couldn't find a way for black to be equal. Instead, I now recommend a5 to try to attack over there using that Ari, the a pawn. So, all in all, I'm very happy with the course. It's aimed at people who are new to the opening, but also experts of the opening alike. So I've tried to explain the basic ideas in the videos, but I've also tried to go deeply, very deeply into some lines. And I think that's the only way. I haven't wanted to skittle over this Dutch because it really is my baby. Like some other opening DVDs, I've mainly just gone for principles, not too heavily into the theory. But with the Dutch, I've given you everything. I've gone so deeply in some lines. Of course, you don't need to know the deep lines, but it's an extra thing there you can have. I mean, I think I'm something I'm very proud of, this Killer Dutch Rebooted, and I hope you do go and purchase it, support me and support Chessable, who are doing a great job, and help yourself with an exciting opening against the D4 openings. Okay, well, that's enough of me whittling on, isn't it? Let's see if I can get a game. If I lose every game in a Dutch now, it's going to be pretty bad. Okay, so I'm going to play as white, the reverse Dutch. So this one's for Craig, if Craig's watching, or Gibraltar. Okay, so he's gone for the London system line. So I'm gonna actually play in the way I recommend. And what I'm doing here, I'm just playing the black openings. I'm playing them with white, so I'm switching them about a little bit. And this is, like I say, one line I give quite often in the DVD. Or DVD, did I call it a DVD? Oh, did I go check? Oh my god, that's what happens when you talk and you don't think. Can you believe that? Okay, think, Simon. And luckily I'm not losing a piece here, but I should have gone queen c2 straight away. But I do give this interesting setup here, this pawn formation. Okay, blundering a piece like that was rather ridiculous, but I think this setup is actually quite good. God, I wish I could play this game again. Why did I play like that? Because one setup I give, which is a bit like the collie is an idea of doing this and this, but obviously here I've played it rather sillily by allowing that check because I was talking. This is quite hard commentating and recommending moves as well, but let's see if I can fight back in this position. It's only one pawn after all. I say one pawn, and of course he now wants to win my other pawn. Oh dear, what an Egypt though. I mean, oh man. Okay, let's fight back here. Obviously the Dutch is an opening with the black pieces, so I'd rather get this as black. But I'm gonna see. Okay, see if we can fight back from that early loss of a pawn. Okay, a little cheeky check there. He wants to come into f3. I think we're gonna have to allow that. Oh, then he's gonna come down here. So I'm gonna have to pay more attention in the next game, I feel. This is the only to not lose, I feel. And you know, if I hadn't lost that pawn, I think I'd be doing all right. And you can see this kind of central formation is often works very well. We're trying to keep, you know, we have very good control of the centre. So I think this new idea against the London system is very valid and works very well, but obviously not the way I'm playing here. You muppet, Williams. You absolute muppet. Do you know the terminology muppet? It's something we use in England if someone's done something very, very badly wrong. Okay, hopefully we get to a new game soon. But we'll fight on a little bit. We will fight on a little bit. More play, less talk in the next one. And I had to stop a little check there, so we go for that. What are we doing next? Let's use that pawn here. Push it on. And in desperate situations, you just got to have a punt, haven't you? So we will desperately have a punt over here, which my opponent's trying to stop. I will keep punting and I will rely on our little friend here, but this doesn't really deserve to work. Come on, let's be brave. Out we come. We take you. And now I'm getting a bit scared, so I'm going to come back. And I want to get my queen over here. See, if only I hadn't lost that pawn. This is a little bit of play. My knights do a fantastic job, don't they, defending? But only, you know, some good squares. But it's only a little bit of play. Of course, with 2 pawns down. I sacked the second one to try to get initiative. And I have to really swap these guys off now. And I'm in trouble. Been in trouble for a while. Can't you believe that blunder? Right, and I'm going to set up a cheapo. Please fall for it. Please fall for the cheapo. Again, in desperate situations, just go cheapoing. And I might even have to go for this horrible ending here. Can I attack any of my opponent's pawns? Not easily, but we'll try. Okay, so knights are at least knights are tricky pieces. You know, that's one good thing. Knights are tricky pieces, but 2 pawns are tricky pawns. Okay, now obviously we don't want to swap knights off here. If I check here, he comes here, but oh no, I can't do that. The bishop's guarding that. God dear. It's quite funny because Charlie the cat at the moment, we've, as you may have known, moved house recently, which has been nice but quite stressful for Charlie. Charlie is sort of, well, what do we say? He's getting used to the new house, but he's basically keeping us up all night. He's like a what do you say? I don't know, a baby, I guess. He's literally keeping us up all night long. It's really, you know, with his crying. That's my excuse of being tired. You've got to have an excuse, haven't you? Okay.
Go ahead. Can't see the A file. Did it just disappear on you? Is that what happened? H file. Huh. Weird. I'm not sure what to do, because the stream is showing up okay on my second computer. I wonder if okay, let me ask you this. Has it always been where you can't see it and you just now noticed it? Yeah. That might be an incompatibility with your phone. But you're getting the idea, right? Like, yeah, that sucks that you can't see that. How would I fix? Oh, wait. Are you using, are you using the browser or using the Twitch app? Or can you tell? Because, you know, sometimes you can't tell which one you're using. Using the Twitch app. Oh wow, we're only 15 minutes in on this. I think what he's doing is just showing games anyway. You don't seem to be lagging, are you? I wonder what this does. Hello. Yes.
Hi, my name's Mike, and I'm calling from cheapestinsurancedeals.com, and the reason for my call today is because...
Bye. Let's see. Security. Allow this. Enable waiting room. And chat. We'll turn this on in a minute. Discord reactions. Participants. Places. Someone joins or leaves. Meeting. Let's see. Where is it? No. More. No. Invite. There we go. Copy invitation link. Okay. I'm gonna send this to Lichess. So go to Lichess and click on it, and you should be able to join. You may have to download the app. Chat. It doesn't take very long. I think it takes on a normal like cell phone connection. I think it takes like maybe 30 seconds at most. Okay, so we can close this, and then as soon as you come in, I'm gonna close down the stream. Boop, 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 boop. Brought it all together for a brand new show. Scooby-Doo is here and get away we go. Come on, chess, everyone has to compete for the right to face the I don't think so. No, I think you can be there as a like an anonymous. Most of the people that join my Zoom sessions have no accounts.
What kind of
Yeah, there we go. It looks like we got it. I'm gonna close this down. Hold on. Let's see.